Oh god, why am I down here? Hello! Hold on, something ain't right here. Why is this just my head? Where's my torso? Short, how dare you? Also...
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Time Lord. Lovely to see you. I think your smash didn't work though, did it? I bet you redeemed it too quickly. Hold on. There we go. I return from the void. Oh god, no, why can't a stream start just be normal for a change? The major wanted to say smash as soon as you popped on the stream. You have legs? I have legs! Hold on. I even have feet! Check out them grippers! There. Toes! For free! Look at this shit! Huh? You won't get that. You won't get that anywhere else. Now how the frick do I get my model back without messing everything up? There we go. There. As for your smashed redeem, hold on. Let me check real quick. Wait, is it? Let me play it manually real quick just so I know whether you were just too fast on the trigger.
Smash.
No, you were apparently just too fast on the trigger. It should have been audible. So it is on you officially. Also, hi Exceed. Lovely to see you.
Oh, hi.
And oh hi to you immediately. Yes, you have realized we finally have some redeems. Yay! Something to spend your beans on. Ain't that lovely? I'm not gonna lie, it took me an embarrassingly long time to set some of these up. Setting up the fucking Kuru alone took me like 3.5 hours to finally get it running properly. I won't even get me started on some of the others. Oh well. At least they all work now.
Items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands?
I have several things on today's to-do list actually, and therefore thanks for the reminder. I probably shouldn't be starting to yap again immediately, considering we didn't manage to finish the fucking main quest last time, because I was too busy yapping away. And now Flint is just waiting in the middle of... Yeah, precisely. Exactly. Hold on. I haven't been much in this region yet, to be honest. And stop yapping, never! If I stop yapping, what am I? What is a streamer? A miserable pile of yaps. Also, there's a quest here. I'm gonna mark that for myself for later. Miserable pile of silence. Yeah, I don't want to be that. That just sounds boring, doesn't it? Oh, that didn't quite work. Are you supposed to launch me into the air or something? Ah, there we go. Alright. We did stop last time. Why did I set two map markers, you know? We did basically stop last time after getting to know Flint a little better. Him revealing to us that he is, in fact, a little fairy boy. And people immediately started being mean to him after. Suspecting that he murdered his superior. But turns out that ominous bandage man that's been on all over my timeline might be the true culprit here. So, and also, you know, the big bad guy behind all the troubles in the region currently. So we should probably just investigate. Make sure Flint didn't get, like, brutally stabbed by him while we were distracted. And probably just witness him our farm for another few hours. That's a ghost. Those are several ghosts, actually. Here lies Lightkeeper E2. I haven't been in this area before. So this is all news to me. I think this is the first time we have a straight up graveyard.
No one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, where do we find the information he mentioned?
There he is.
This way.
He just does hang out in graveyards, doesn't he?
Let's move. We're running out of time.
Yeah, sorry. I did want to stream yesterday, but frankly, ended up just too tired after work that day, so didn't quite manage that. Now I'm getting called out by the game itself.
Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen.
Right, I don't recall what exactly it was that we were investigating.
What? How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Remember that Wednesday is Lunar too, so you gotta wrap this one today. Yeah, I am aware. I did check though, there shouldn't be too much quest left if I'm not mistaken. Which should mean we can probably wrap it up today, right? Hopefully. I think looking up info on the ghost. Yeah, we were trying to see if there's anything we could get on Warrior, wasn't it?
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rarir, we need to dive into Nodcry's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
I still think that the power scaling lately has kind of escalated a lot with the introduction of the Sinners, though. Like, what do you mean we can just take all of Nordcry, including several Harbingers? What the fuck?
Ghost!
What's the matter?
Files suddenly moved by itself.
There are also several ominously dancing shadows here right now.
Graveyard, right, Flint? Do these things just kinda happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
Don't worry about it, Paimon. They would probably be friendly ghosts, all things considered. This is a Lightkeeper graveyard after all. They are the protectors of the region, basically. Would be a guardian spirit, if anything. I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey, another file's moving.
Of similar title,
Are
too.
we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Aww. Thanks, guys.
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then.
And
I'll
Paimon,
read this one.
Paimon is just gonna say, like, boo. Compiling some data. Now, what do we have? Boo. Ah!
Finally finished. Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Pretty much the same here.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Now, time to see if there's like a pattern.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something.
Either in location or
Bring our
time.
files together and give
Be
them
my
another
guess.
look through.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh?
So we actively clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized, there would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur soon after.
Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order.
Any theories from you, chat? By the people who haven't played the quest already, of course.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki, instead it became stronger. We were once to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be they are absorbing it?
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one.
Everyone is going to die. Well, considering there will be a next pet, we do still have a little bit to live, I think.
And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. It's just like the abyssal threat the ancient dragons
What are you
faced.
referring to?
Some deep history, man.
Close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So we also grew stronger on account of the cannon being
Is
fired.
there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
A significant one, actually. We had the whole side quest with Nefer during that time.
Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
It's still a mystery, I'm afraid.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
It's a bird.
It's an ibis.
Oh, hold on. Aren't you a friend of Lauma's?
It's carrying a letter! Ooh!
Ha!
Laura
Called it!
sent it. She can speak to little animals.
So hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay.
Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire.
What do you mean it's preparing to
It's locked
fire?
on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
All animals are friends of Lauma. She's basically Cinderella. Fair?
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
Might be close to like having enough charge.
No time for
Whatever he's trying to do.
He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
Complete sinner.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
We'll just have to trust him.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment.
Yes, let's go to the place where they're about to drop the nuke.
Nasha Town is in their hands now.
That can only go well. I see no catastrophe happening in our nearby future. Just parry them.
You're here.
What game is
As
that?
expected.
I keep seeing like that one weird like death thing on my timeline of like a developer just showing off gameplay where somebody parries a fucking nuclear explosion, but I never actually find the game for it. Also, we're just jumping straight into it, huh?
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control.
Send me a link later, maybe. I'm afraid I don't have one ready. Also, fun fact. I believe Rerir is actually the same voice actor as our good old friend Lygus from Honkai Star Rail. Which basically means if I had a nickel every time that guy voiced a character who did some truly atrocious things to the point of me wanting to absolutely skin them alive, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't, or rather, I'd have 2 skins, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that I now have 2 of those.
But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
He does look pretty cool though, doesn't he? Like, goddamn!
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Also, fun fact, I believe that the guy voicing him is also married to the voice actor of Skirk. Or they're just together, I'm not sure whether they're married or just partners. I'm afraid. One skin, 9 robot exoskeletons, to be specific. Fair. I guess for Lygus we just have like a shell of him. But no, the voice actress of Skirk and Rerir are actually partners in real life, which has led to some adorable fan art of the 2 characters with, you know, highly questionable lore. Like, not really something you should ship in game, in my opinion, considering several layers of oh no's there. But you know, it's cute for the voice actors at least. I find that to be very charming.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline.
He does, weirdly enough, have some of the same intonations as Lygus. It's just less. He sounds a lot less like he's constantly on the verge of orgasm. I'm sorry, I don't know how else to describe Lygus' voice. He just always sounds like he's way too much into the things he's saying. Is it just the impression that I always have? Like, is it a me issue? But I swear to God, it just feels... You know?
This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you welled them all up. You were baiting them into firing the cannon.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aina would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow.
Oh, I just want to point out our beloved small mechanic child is important and talented enough for a fucking sinner of Conwea to remember her name. I swear, I know is going places. And so, like, Aino and Klee, I would argue, are probably like rank 2 under the sinners in terms of potential dangers for the future of Teyvat. Basically, it goes the sinners, no, it goes the shades, the sinners, Klee and Aino, then the Futuri. And then, like, you know, God remnants or whatever other shenanigans Genshin may pull out of its butt for another event or two. But Klee has canonically reshaped the landscape of Mondstadt. I think Aino could probably do the same thing if she wanted to.
In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may.
He's so polite.
See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Yeah, I figured that much out.
Sorry, what?
Is that really all it's talking, Paimon? We already have like the Gnosis being just straight up fragments of a descender, so not the first time we have corpse parts laying about.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But
Oops, sorry.
every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the Wild Hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within Wild Hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning. While that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
Oh my.
So that's why
Romantic.
it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
And now we may or may not have inadvertently brought it to him, so that's not very good, I think.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Also, his other title is Blasphemy Against Death. You may or may not have several typos there, but that is a menacing fucking title. Also, huh? How many sinners are there again? It isn't 4, is it? No, it's 5 sinners. Cause otherwise that might have been like, you know, we do have the 4 shades, right? So it might have been that like each of the sinners sinned against one particular one of the shades. One for each shade and one for the hat. Fair. If we do count the primordial one, that does add up. Huh. That is interesting, actually. I like that. I like that a lot.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me.
50 Shades of Sinners. Succeed, do me a favor and time yourself out. No, I'm kidding. But that's actually... Was that already a theorized connection? I don't believe it was before this. So that just added a whole new layer to the frickin' shades and the five sinners. Because maybe their plan was like to usurp them and like become the new heavenly principles and the shades. That would be most certainly a sin in their eyes. Also, doesn't it kind of mean that Wine Daughter succeeded in that? Because Wine Daughter is a merger between Nebarius and Wine Daughter now, right? So it's Gold rather. And if Wine Daughter was associated with life, and Nebarius was the shade of life, the sinner and the god of life are now the same entity. Huh. I like that a lot, actually. That's weirdly poetic, isn't it? That the god and the sinner of life are the very same entity. That's oddly poetic. I like it. Gold is blasphemy against life. Yeah, perfect then. That just ends up perfectly. Then I like that. Like, writing wise, that's just neat. That's just lovely. That's cool, actually. I dig it.
What
10 out of 10.
infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
Void, which against this Paimon heavily put. Oh god, also I just realized we might be stuck in the ads soon. Because 30 minutes after stream starts, we are forced to run a few ads, so I'm gonna wait for a sec before continuing this and wait for the ads to be over real quick. And just, you know, I feel like some big shit is about to happen. I don't want to accidentally click a dialogue option and then we have a 5-minute cutscene where you guys end up missing out on the first 5 minutes. That would be a little frustrating. In the meantime, hold on, let me actually check something real quick. Yeah, no, we're stuck in ads. Always a pain in the ass. But hey, it does give me a moment to real quickly check something. Yes, I can do that one after. Because I'm feeling like Sari might be a little bit too trigger heavy lately, so I might look into toning it down a little bit. After all, bots are fairly easy to detect, and I'm small scale enough where I can take care of it manually, even if it is annoying. And like, sure, the chances of us getting a false positive there are low, but they aren't zero, and I'm not, and I wouldn't really like someone's experience being saying hello in chat and immediately being hit with a ban hammer. That would just sound, that would just sound unpleasant and impolite as well. Now, what the hell do I do here while I wait for my viewers to return? Skill issue. Oh. I mean, you're both here? No ads are on for me. Fair enough, then. Oh, that is weird, because it does, it literally says on my screen on the ads manager, ad in progress, 1 minute and 10 seconds. That is a little odd, but I'm most certainly not complaining. Still like the hypothesis that my views are worthless. Hey, no. Ads, I haven't seen them in a while. Yeah, fair. Ad blocker, of course, takes care of those things immediately. Although I believe that actually has caused quite a bit of issues on both Twitch and YouTube recently, I believe, with some ad blockers changing the calls they use to probably block ads a little bit, which has led to a lot of views not being counted. So views are like down both across the board on YouTube and Twitch. Was a bug, yeah. Exactly, but apparently they like weren't exactly eager to fix it either, even though you know that quite literally directly affects the streamer's livelihood. And like, I'm all for ad blockers, but like actively, and I would argue at that point maliciously making sure that people you watch don't get their revenue, that just seems mean-spirited. I didn't like that. Anyway. Now everybody would be back from ads, so we can go for another round with Furia now.
The strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no, but it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption. Well, before you have the time to kneel before...
I don't tend to kneel, personally.
Traveler.
Yes?
Behind you. Look at that light.
Yes, it's the biggest cannon. A short while earlier. Looks like I was right about cutscene over big scene being immediate. Oh, good lord.
Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Who dares take away Aino's administer privileges?
The defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
Wouldn't that barrier, like, cause it to just end up nuking itself, though, if all the energy is caught inside of the
anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What
side of the blob.
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rare's
Barriers
plan.
open on top.
Not
Fair
only
enough.
did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts. Seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
Why are there flame sparks flying through the air, though?
I'm back. Oh, it's
Nothing has been
bad
set
out
ablaze
there.
yet.
Rumors flying everywhere you turn.
Oh no, I stand corrected. Things are in fact ablaze.
The likes of which we've never seen before.
Okay, fair enough. I apologize. I didn't notice that.
But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Oh, you'd be surprised how long people can only think about Mora Loma.
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
This opportunity is hard to come by. No child just starts charging into the city.
Even so,
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in. What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there. What are they gonna do? Stop me?
You know what? The scary part is, I believe if she unleashed her robots, I don't think they could stop her.
They might, if Revere has already formulated some countermeasure.
As if where is a problem for Aino.
For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
No, I mean, that just seems like canonical Aino to me. I don't see any difference. There's just the last thing, a pile of scrap things before it is turned into a robot maid. Who stole her sweets exactly? Why do I hear boss music?
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. It will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
I like that you say brute, that she says if possible. She is ready to murder if it is required.
there's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? The traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
I'm gonna get my ass vaporized, yes.
Be prepared for the worst.
I would prefer not to be turned into atoms though, so...
Trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Thank you, Loma. Huh, that was a smooth transition actually. The steps forward in the cutscene to the gameplay? That's cool, I don't think Genshin has done something like that before. Oh, calm down, it's just the end of the world.
This place is burning too!
Why are you pointing at me like that?
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out.
This stuff happens every Tuesday. And that is this point. Probably like every 6 weeks is more accurate because that's patch day, but should be a regular occurrence. Another day in New York.
Looks like they formed
Exactly.
groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that the new Genshin region was based on Ohio.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
Tuesday is the end of the world. The reason is Monday morning.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady.
That seems accurate.
But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
How's Nutland based on Florida than Australia? No, I'm not gonna make. I thought of some mean jokes, but I'm not gonna vocalize those.
No reason for me to intervene.
Okay, no, never mind. Like, it is the nation of war. If anything, it just being the entirety of the US seems fairly accurate, doesn't it? I'm just saying.
But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin.
Interesting, wasn't it? Oi! Oi, 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 oi. Be nice there. I was referencing the latest Chainsaw Man chapters. Mild spoilers for Chainsaw Man. But the incarnation of war itself literally drops the line, "I love America." And somehow a lot of people just don't get that they're being heavily criticized. Like, it's not even subtle, man, and people still don't get it. Kind of wild, isn't it?
I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Lama basically is just pulling up and saying, "Never fear, Mom is here."
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some, let's call them friends in high places, shall we?
She's gonna activate the fucking Fatui, aren't they? She's gonna get the marionette involved in this.
Let's go, Yehoda.
Calling it right now.
See you again, everyone. That is, if we can.
Jehoda, please. See you tomorrow, unless we fucking die. Not inaccurate, just a bit
The road shall be paved with
drastic.
truth,
And that was the
we
wrong
shall
button. I
pave
didn't even know I...
ourselves.
Oh no, I didn't cause that.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
Hello?
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
Are we gathering a crowd now? Okay, no, we're just aura farming, really. Why are we not running exactly, though? For time is of the essence. They really have time for sobbing children right now, and the traveler's about to get nuked.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here.
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
Go where? There's fire all around, Lama. Go, child. Head into the flames. Let the fire claim your soul. May you be cleansed.
Monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
I always hate when you're forced into the slow walk. It's
Thank
so
you for bringing me
agonizing.
We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
Arlen childhood be like? Oh god, I mean you're not one. But no, actually, please do not burn children. This is your public service announcement from yours truly. Please do not burn children.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enough. Give her a crumb cake.
Now is not the time for desserts, I know.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Thank you, Inafa, for being reasonable. Oh, she looks kind of sad about not getting a crumb cake though.
I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another.
Can I send him to a Cyclops for exchange of sheep? Unfortunately, no. I think the Cyclops would just take both. Judging by experience. After all, he can't even be bribed by the world's best. PSA, please do not burn the children. Pinned message. Thank you, Xeed. Yeah, I think that's a good that's a good public service announcement to immediately jump scare anybody who joins the stream with. Yes, this will be the message that we send out to people. Speaking of, hello Meep, lovely to have you. I hope you haven't burned any children today. We apparently now have taken the controversial stance that we don't wish to do that. Well, the time to join, perhaps, but happy to have you here. Noblest burning Pokemon, ah. As in shiny hunting and literally burning them, or just referencing what we're doing right now? We've only had 100 more beans for objection. Well, you should have never left the stream early last time then, huh? Should ya? That's what you get for not having enough beans in this economy. Oh. We can now bully people based off their capital. Wonderful. With channel points, we have invented capitalism. Glow. Which does remind me though, can't we also use shit like predictions and stuff now? Hold on. We can actually. Oh, neat. Which means that we can do gambling actually. Hold on. Time to get my bean count up by setting up the lurk tent. Well done, the Robin Hood. A Robin Hood. I believe you might have been able to phrase that one a little more smoothly. Hold on, let me see something. Head to stream quick actions. Start a prediction. I can do that. How do I use it? There! There we go. A very important prediction has just started. You will now be able to maybe make a few quick beans with the power of capitalism and the spirit of gacha. Delightful. Oh god, people are already betting. People are actually using their beans. Now, how will this work? Lurk. Alrighty, enjoy your lurk, Meep. Have a good one. Gambling, gambling. And I can... Alright, wonderful. Waiting for the result. And you know what? Since in the spirit of gambling, I am going to toss a coin for this. If we hit heads, it's gonna be question mark. If we hit tails, it's gonna be exclamation point. And... Hold on, let me see if I can actually fetch a real life coin. Hey, bitte. I do not have a coin, but I have a cartridge of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire? Does that work? Let me check. Alright. If it lands on the text stuff, it's gonna be question mark. And if it lands on the actual logo, it's gonna be exclamation point, alright? Well, let's see. It has landed on the logo, so that is exclamation point, winning the prediction. Which means somebody is about to get rich. Wonderful. I don't know who just earned a bunch of channel points. I think they just like doubled or quadrupled. 110. Go to Meepsix. Wonderful. Enjoy your 3 channel points, Meep. Right, I did forget that we can do those now. It's gonna be fun. Sigh. Oh, did someone get a little unlucky there? Hold on, let me just put away the cartridge real quick. SMH, gotcha luck, yeah.
Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Oh, now we're in Alpha.
This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting
I was about to say I didn't know that in Alpha and Aino can also canonically use Kubagi like that. I didn't expect her to just get picked up like a backpack. Oh my god, I love it. He's just carrying her. That is so cute, my god. Potato sack, I know exactly.
What happened to the path?
she doesn't even seem bothered.
Come on. Get out of there.
This just seems like a regular occurrence to Aino.
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
She does not care. Ah, I was about to say playable Yehota already? This is so stupid. Kaboom! Especially, I swear to God, for a second there, it looked like Anefa was about to swing Aino as the weapon to break through. Oh God! No, I don't want to kill the robot friend.
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Well, apparently I'm not given much of a say in this matter. But I swear to God, it just looked so much like Aino was just gonna be used as a weapon to break through the barrier. That would have been so funny.
Interference detected.
Even if I would be quite concerned for her safety in that case. And right, I always forget this, just that the robot is basically just fucking Dio. Just muda 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 muda.
What made you think I couldn't take on one of my own?
There we go.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, alright, let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No, I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Oh God. You always know shit is about to get bad if the cutscene goes fully animated. What do you... Oh, she's planning to like manually redirect it?
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
He's so unbothered. Bro does not care that he's about to die. Well, that is unfortunate. Nepo, if you would be so kind. Holy shit, she's strong. Ouch. Ah, neat. We're apparently playing Legend of Zelda now. With the ominous grabby hand. I don't think that is good for us. Holy shit, he's big! Were we a blasphemy against death? Echo of the Solnari. Also, is this the second time Nefer has just randomly shown off incredible feats of strength?
That's not good.
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Do Luffy just push him back into his prison? I don't think that's gonna work.
I can barely muster 10% of
Oh,
the original.
dear lord, we're spinning now. Kuru kuru, kuru kuring, kuru kururin, kuru kuru kururin. Hold on. Kuru kuru, kuru kuru, kuru kuru. There we go. Kind of interrupted the fucking sinner being reborn there, Doxy. He lost his audio filter for the most part, just I think.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
Oh Jesus, what is happening to him?
What's with him?
That's what I'm asking, Paimon. This is bad. This person feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Pitifully, Grinddaughter. Flinders.
Flinders is new, I think.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world. None of it matters to me!
Bro, he's gone full nihility on us. Also, I want to point out the fact that it is still the same voice actor as Lygus, but has such a different voice direction and vibe is really impressive.
Fools. Time to die!
Oh god, we aren't gonna fight him, are we?
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
Oh! Futuria assist, it seems.
You're wrong.
Just, you're wrong! You lose! Fuck you!
Knowledge is the true pillar of the world.
L plus ratio.
You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Kabam! Oh my god, he's so cool! Oh my god! What in the actual anime? No, wait! Aww. I was about to ask, did she fucking build Genos? apparently she did build Genos, because just like in One Punch Man, whenever he gets a cool moment, he's about to fucking die again. Assist from Lauma? Question mark? Not sure when she gained the ability to teleport people. Oh no, of course, Columbina. That makes more sense. But holy shit! That was a giant fucking robot battle. That was awesome. He even did the pose though, like when in season 1 when Genos like says fire everything or whatever. That was so cool. And he's alive still.
In our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Talk about a good judge of character.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for?
Right, I heard about that. That the fact that they immediately start fighting the second above of the mount screen.
I studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
Am I imagining people actually blushing even a little bit?
Oh.
She really is
So
just
you
a little
actually
brat,
thought
isn't
you
she?
could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time...
Oh god, he's being exposed.
...with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
She's going for the psychological tactics of maximum aura loss.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Polonia, more of a she then? The name sounds feminine.
Well, anyway, thank you.
Thank you? Yeah, seems about right. We probably would have been very, very dead if it weren't for you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves.
You're welcome.
And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
Bro is just standing here like, why does everyone know this person? Who am I? Who is she? Who am I? Why am I
Not
here?
afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please call me Flint's. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Rarer's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now, at least.
Right, that was him severely weakened. Oh god. We might be a little fucked actually, aren't we?
We still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. so we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence. That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be
Right.
blocked.
I figured it
Did you
was
also
fully
have
a
a hand in that?
shield set up by Lauma. And also several blasts just struck the Fatui base full front. I think there might be few casualties there.
I see. Curious.
So it was probably just a shield from Lauma or something.
Cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Thank you. Oh god, that seems to
My strength still isn't returning.
take no out of her.
It seems my time is running out.
Well, that doesn't sound very good. But hey, we did just get saved by a... I suppose it's not necessarily a Deus Ex Machina. That would have been more closely the marionette. I guess we could call this a Deus Ex Moonkeeper. Get it? She's the moon goddess. Get it, chat? Chat? Okay, yeah, fair enough, sorry. I thought that was a good joke. Cicada sounds... Well, that was just being hurtful. Ouch. Okay, fair enough. Might have deserved that one. Might have deserved that one. Maybe a little bit. Now, how is everyone here? They very quickly put out the fires.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
Like, the town was on fire not even an hour ago. They sure managed to fix this up quickly.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild.
Yeah,
I'm
kinda.
sorry.
Oh gosh.
Is
Yeah,
no
but
one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
I apologize.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
It could be a very, very angry Cocosaurus.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
That's reassuring.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
I think it's a little too late for that, Shahoda. Oh my god.
Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
Not that you wouldn't try if you could.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
No, it wasn't your fault, I know.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flints, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
That is a valid point.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
Oh, you're being promoted.
You mean you're being promoted?
Apparently. He's joking. Is he?
Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
I'm on one level of intelligence with Paimon. No. Oh God. That is the most brutal call out I have ever gotten. Where's this? Yeah, I'm not recovering from that. Also, my model tracking stopped. Help. Help. There we go. I just was so fucking hard, right? Okay. Sorry. I'll behave.
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Sure? What for?
There's
Everyone
a
else
certain
just dip in.
gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Oh. We are gonna give him a burial. That's nice, at least. Even if we, technically speaking, never met him. He did seem cool from what we heard about him.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fae.
I've heard that one too.
I'd like to say the same to him.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for, it is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
I'm glad to hear that's how you see it.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain?
Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back
and
upon
listen.
the world and all its love and hatred, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Man. Eulogy. Okay, that's the same thing that he just said. I still personally feel like this would have probably hit a bit harder if we had met him more than for like 5 minutes. But oh well.
Hey, it's the Wanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
We haven't, it was a weird. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. We met like an illusion of him for 5 minutes. But he was a friend of Flynn's, so... that alone should tell you plenty about how big of a loss that was for us. Where in the frick are we heading now, though? Oh, hey! Here for that walk, are you? Just casually out and about. Look at you.
Columbina! What are you doing here? Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Called it. Fair enough.
But aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you? Sandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Yeah, fair. If I was tasked, hey, use your entire manpower to find God, I'm not gonna engage Columbina alone, and if Sandrone doesn't care, she's pretty much just in the clear. Well, if I had to guess, he's a threat to all who live in Northcry.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking? The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease.
Yeah, probably a bit of a messy place, isn't it?
However,
There's beauty in the chaos.
is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Oh no, she's just food motivated. That also works.
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat?
You want to talk? Seriously, Paimon? You're one to judge people about being food motivated.
Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home. You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
I'm concerned about where we are mostly.
Gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
How about the Fatui?
Well,
It's the
Sanford's
obligatory...
daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino...
It's the obligatory post-quest important NPC lore dump.
Was that not what you were curious about?
I was more curious about you and your place in them, Willie.
Then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard.
Oh, hey! Pandagiri, hello! Hey there, lovely to have you. I'm afraid we are basically wrapping up the...
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi! Wait, how did you collect 3 oh highs? How are you already at 3? Sorry, don't worry about it, I'm happy to have you either way. And I think... Oh god, I'm sorry. I think I know why you have 3 check-ins. And thank you for the pet. I appreciate it. No, I think the reason you already have 3 check-ins is because I used your account for testing purposes. So the variable in the program is already a bit higher up than it should be. Hold on, I should be able to fix that though. I should be able to fix that. Because of course the program uses random people that have been in my chat before for testing purposes. So you were in there. 3 highs, yes. It's weird because I swear I've made a stream in the past. I'm sorry, I guess No. You have. It's just about to redeem. I'm super forget. No, it's fine. I know you've been here that sounds creepy. I know you've been here before. It sounds like I'm weirdly stalking you. No, I've seen you before on like the streamer bot current viewer tab thing. But the redeem only exists since last stream, so it should be impossible to check in on 2 out of 2 possible check-in redeems, you know, or rather 3 out of 2 possible ones. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just a little programming bug that occurred during testing. Should be able to fix that real quickly though. Let me check actually. Can I do that? I should be able to. Twitch. Let me check. Yes. I should be able to manually. I'm gonna I'm gonna set you to 2, so you're 2 for 2 now, and you have no longer checked in on more streams than I have had since I finally finished setting up redeems now. How's that for a compromise? As an excuse for having apparently accidentally used your account for testing purposes without prior consent. I apologize. It just uses ones at random whenever you test to redeem. But how are you doing? Most loyal viewers saw more streams than streamed. Exactly. That's the kind of support I need. That's what I'm talking about. But now, how are you doing? I'm surprised actually you aren't streaming yourself. Usually you're heading on stream around the time that I wrap up. That's why it's always so convenient to wait until you. We have to step up our game time, Lord. A new challenger approaches. Ah, no, I don't stream on Fridays. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I suppose head pets also work for compensation. Ah, I was too slow on the put up, didn't manage to rub my head against it. Plus I'm recovering from a horrible migraine I had to cancel yesterday. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope you're feeling better today. No, Friday usually just tends to be a good day for me to stream personally. Because, you know, get home from work, but I don't have any plans on the next day, so I can stream as late as I want to without having to worry about work the next day. How's the story going? I believe we just wrapped up. We are basically in the obligatory, you know, the moment after the story where you're hanging out with the important NPC and she just dumps a bunch of lore with you. We had that with Yaemiko, we had that with Neuvillette, we had that with Farina, we had that with Zhongli, and now it's Columbina's turn apparently. Gotta love that, yeah. Honestly, I always do. We always get some pretty big lore dumps. Also a little bit less nauseous. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Kutar is so pretty. She is. She really is. And like, honestly, she is not what I expected. Like after the whole trailer that dropped. Oh god, how many years ago was that? You know, the Futui trailer, Winter Nights Lazzo? I'm not sure what it was called anymore from the top of my head. But, like, between the trailer and the way she was just ominously singing there, and the way that everyone talked about her, like, people were expecting a fully blown, biblically accurate angel with her, like, full-on horror game character. But no, she's just a cutie patootie, actually. Yeah, same with what was going to be super creepy and weird. I mean, she's slightly weird, but more dorkable than anything. Exactly! After you visit Kutor in her cave. I will. I did hear that there's basically always small interactions that you get with her. Why there was that she was going to have a ton of creepy eyes like a biblical seraphim. I mean, if I'm allowed to be honest, I personally would have thought that would have been really awesome. I would have kind of loved that if she would have gone like full, basically what oh god, I forgot her name. The Shade of Death, the giant ominous red eye in the sky at the end of Natlan. I kind of would have loved that, actually. That would have been sick. Winova, thank you very much. It would have been awesome. And yes, sorry, I'm not too aware about your usual stream schedule, Pandaguri. Because I usually just go by what I see popping up on my Twitch. I know that you're more active on Blue Sky, but I'm just not on that platform, sadly. So I'm sorry if I'm ever like not up to date. Like, I'm sorry, everything that's still like, or like most of the things that are still relevant to me are unfortunately on the cesspool that we call Twitter. So I unfortunately mostly am still bound to that hell. Unfortunate as it may be. Yeah, sorry, social media is mostly consumed by bad stuff happening in the world, not streaming. Yeah, exactly. Although I am fairly lucky, honestly. Makes sense, I cancelled Twitter years ago. Yeah, honestly for the best. But I somewhat managed to like form a good bubble for myself, where my Twitter is mostly just gacha memes and VTuber fan art, so it's fine for me, except for the, you know, the occasional the occasional horrifically racist shit that you see and you immediately have to block, which for some reason just keeps being pushed. It's almost as if the guy who's leading the platform is basically a fucking Nazi, but hey, let's not get let's try not to get too angry, or I'm just gonna be sitting here angry at politics for the foreseeable future. Yeah, Capo, exactly. Well, I'm saying basically a Nazi. Nothing basically about that. I must hit personal for you being German. I would argue that just makes it so much worse to witness. Like, have people really forgotten how bad that shit is? What the fuck, world? Like, okay, we're going full political tangent after all, apparently. Yeah, well, you know the history probably better than ignorant Americans do. Yeah, because basically in Germany, you're basically taught that stuff from. Sorry, I don't want to make your stream into political. Don't worry about it. I'm not shy to say what I think, even if it comes to more political stuff. And I'm obviously considering, you know, my general vibe, the fact that I'm very much bisexual. It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody that I'm very heavily left-leaning. So, like... But yeah, like in Germany, you basically learn about it fairly early, and a lot of history classes actually just, you know, realizing how it could have come to this and why we can never let it happen again. And people have just apparently completely forgotten that lesson. And I cannot believe that. It doesn't fit into my head how anybody can be aware of what has occurred in the past and think to himself, yeah, you know what, we can do that again. Yeah, likewise, but it tends to shut people up. It's really concerning, in my opinion. People are looking the other way because, well, it doesn't apply to them. Exactly. In this country, it's never taught. Not to that degree, yeah. From what I've heard, it's basically just like in the US, from how I have understood it so far, they're just basically almost treated as a Saturday night cartoon villain. It's far too real to treat it that way. So yeah, like to anyone sane still left in the US, please don't stop fighting. It's only gonna get worse for a while. But we are rapidly approaching a breaking point where you will not be able to come back from it. We have seen that in Germany, we have seen that in other places in the world way too many times, and I just beg you not to let it come to that. That should never happen again in the history of mankind. It was only within the last 5-ish years that I learned just how much the US has absorbed a lot of the baddies from those bad days over here. It shows throughout history, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people were just taken from Germany. Unfortunately, they may have taken a little bit too much of the culture as well, huh? But yeah, like, especially... I have a lot of transgender friends. Like, a lot of them, actually, which is, like, so many that some people actually suspect that I'm trans. I'm not. I'm fairly, I always say I'm fairly content with my penis. But I know a lot of them, and it must be such a nightmare for them right now. Yeah, I know a few too. It's just scary for them. I cannot even fathom how horrifying it must be right now to be a trans person in the US. I don't understand, like, just why. Well, like, there's nothing you can hold against them except for wanting to be themselves. There's just nothing there, like... What are you so angry at them for? I don't get it. Exactly, yeah. Like, how dare you exist? You're existing too. It's not that different. It just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me at all. Oh, man. Way to end the stream on a downer, huh? The world has gone to shit, and most of us are powerless to stop it. What a wonderful note to end the stream on. And I don't understand what right they have to dictate how others wish to live their own lives. Yeah, exactly. No, but like that is like the one golden rule, isn't it? Everyone should live their life unless it reaches a point where you're actively hurting someone, where you're using your freedom to hurt someone else. Yeah, but we have these games to remind us that we can have good things. That's a nice way to think about it. That's actually a nice way to think about it, yeah. Although... I'm... With all due respect, considering how much censorship and shit Genshin also has to deal with due to China's laws, I'm not sure if Genshin Impact is the best example of a game, you know, free from any bad stuff like that. At least Hoyoverse still always manages to give us some absolute peak lesbians. Gotta hand it to them. Absolutely perfect. No notes. And whatever the fuck Finon and Mighty have going on. Also, ads are approaching in 5 minutes. That is most unfortunate now, of course. I don't have any snoozes left.
And what plan is that precisely?
Oh, well.
Well, I cannot say I care.
Let's see if I can just very quickly wrap up the last bit of the dialogue before I return to the yappening. I've been thinking about our spaceship.
To the Eternal Moon's marrow for you, if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away.
That would make sense.
Perhaps
Might have
someone
actually
has
been
certain
rare.
truths they wish to hide from you, or from others, and I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Alright, and I'm good.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Columbina. You're probably going to be playable, which means I'm afraid you probably won't be returning home anytime soon. if I'm being quite honest here. Well, their main base did leave China and they're now in Singapore, so they have a bit more freedom. That is fair. They avoided the anti-femboy laws that were about to be passed because of them.
You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha, right!
Hey!
Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself.
Varka! Is it Varka?
The name's Varka.
It is Varka!
Knight of Boreas and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
He sounds so cool! What in the world is he going to do with Weirdo? My reward for throwing down with a sinner of Carnweir, Rächer of the Draenari, and sinner against death. It's a common chest. Sure. Yep, for Genshin. I believe they brought up as an example was Goru, actually. Like, this should not be allowed in media, and it's just a picture of a poor little puppy man. Like, what did he do? Free my boy! And his EN voice actor was Thomas the Tank, and wait, are you serious? You can't be serious, right? Varka? Or do you mean we're? Hold on. I'm looking that up. I don't believe you. Joseph May, who are you? Oh my god, he's known for voicing Thomas in the US dub of the children's television series Thomas and Friends from 2015 to 2021? Oh my god! We have Thomas the Tank and we wait literally over 5 years to finally be introduced to Varka, Knight of Boreas, a legendary figure of Mondstadt.
Combat data updated.
He is voiced by Thomas the motherfucking Tank Engine. Oh, that is glorious. I love that fact. Thank you for telling it to me. That is so fun. I love it. Also, apparently Mortefi in Weathering Waves. Mortefi is also voiced by Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh my god, that is fantastic. That is so good. I love it. I really hope that there'll be like some absolute deranged shitposting because of that. Like, please, I need edits of like whole episodes of Thomas the Tank Engine where nothing has changed except Thomas has been replaced by Varka. There are a ton of memes already. I haven't seen any. Where are they on my timeline? Thomas the Tank with Varka's face on it. Oh, glorious. That sounds fantastic. I love it. What else did he voice, actually? Anything else? No, doesn't seem like there's anything else I know from him. Yeah, just Thomas the Tank Engine. Sure. He apparently voiced someone in a Barbie movie. Like one of the old animated ones, which, like, I guess checks out. Okay, no, I'm not finding anything else, though. He's Chase McCain in Lego City Undercover? Oh, that is a nostalgic trip if I've ever seen or heard of one. Oh, also apologies to anybody who may be stuck in advertisements right now. I'm very sorry. It's you know the usual. It's unfortunately the usual. You don't really have a say in the matter. I wish we did. Unfortunately, we don't. Which does get me interested, though. Who, like, one of my favorite voice performances in Hoyo currently is Blythe Mellon, who, you know, voices Lygus and also Weir. And I just want to check real quick, who else does he actually voice? Like, are there any notable roles that I would recognize? Additional voices in Record of Ragnarok? That is cool. Doesn't look like I'm recognizing any of these. He voiced some NPCs in Genshin before. No, it doesn't seem like... Doesn't look like he had any like big roles that I would be aware of before that. All the better for him, really. I'm always happy when Be Right Back needs some food, haven't eaten yet, and it's after 1 PM my time. Oh god, get some grub. If you end before I get back, have a good rest of your night. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh well, she's stuck in ads right now. It doesn't really matter if I talk to her, but I'm gonna tell her after ads. And well, after she'll be eating food, but you get the idea. Hold on, let me just there. This should reach her either way. But yeah, I'm always very happy when some voice actors actually get their big break through Genshin. Or rather through Genshin, Star Rail, ZZZ. You know, one of those big gacha games we got currently going on. Because those are just huge opportunities for people to really show off just how incredibly talented they are. And most of them... Oh my god, no. Oh god. Oh god. Sorry, you all must be very confused. I just realized that Kat Protano, the incredible voice actress of Skirk and oh god, several actually very cool things. She's only 1 year older than me. Oh god. Oh dear lord. I'm really reaching the point where there are such incredible and accomplished people just out in the wild that I am not as far from in age as I would like to be. Oh man. I'm old. I'm old and decrepit. I feel my bones turning into dust. I'm kidding, I'm just 26, but you get the idea. Oh, also apparently she voiced one of the protagonist voices for Monster Hunter Wilds. That's neat. I still have to play that more, actually, now I think about it. I haven't played Monster Hunter Wilds in forever. Has anybody in chat actually played the new Final Fantasy collab yet? Is it any good? I just saw a few memes and clips of people getting utterly destroyed by that thing. Which, all things considered, is probably the intended experience. No, it doesn't seem like it. Personally, like, I would like to keep playing, but the game just runs so poorly, man. It just runs so bad. I just need to wait for a few more optimization patches before I can actually, you know, get back into it. Because otherwise I'm afraid I'm probably just going to fry my graphic cards at the rate that it's been going before. So where did Columbina go? Hello? Aren't up here either. Apparently she doesn't want to hang out. Man. No wife for me. The map icon would be blue, not black if she is available. Ah, interesting. New records. Try advancing the time a day or two. Hold on. I don't think that usually works though. Like, usually stuff like this can only really be triggered by reloading the area entirely. Let me try something else. Because I suspect that currently she's just still standing on the rooftop, you know, so we basically need to unload her. Which we could probably just do by teleporting to the other end of the world. Maybe that'll do the trick. If it doesn't, I'm gonna try save and quitting, and if that doesn't work... No, it doesn't seem to have worked. New Atlantic Chronicle quest will be available after 4 days. Yeah, it doesn't seem like she'll be up anytime soon. That is unfortunate. Let me try save and quitting real quick though. Just one thing. Gonna do these before. There we go. Don't want to accidentally dox myself with my email. Because the parts of it always pop up on screen when you first launch Genshin, right? Or any Hoyo game for that matter. If nothing else pops up though, I can actually probably just... Oh god. I feel a sneeze coming. And now it's stuck. Oh, freak me. Oh, great, no, the sneeze is stuck. I hate that. Why are sneezes designed in such a way that when you get ready for them too early, they just don't happen and linger? It just seems like poor design, if you ask me personally. Wow. Was a dramatic sound effect at least. But no, doesn't look like we can do anything, unfortunately. I apologize. No hanging out with Columbina for us. Oh well. At least we managed to wrap up the quest before. Screen is still black, yeah. Let me just claim all of our rewards real quickly and... He is pretty cool. They like Electro. And my funds are looking pretty good. Hold on. I have around 300 pulls saved up. Oh, the screen. Oh, that's what you mean by the screen is still black. I thought you meant the icon. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. There we go. No? There we go. That's the screen I've been staring at. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? He is kind of cool, right? I could, like, label it as trying to go for some Inos. I'm at 8 pity, I believe. Then 16 we see. Give me a number between 1 and 6. And 50 then. 4. Do we go for C4 Aino? What do Aino's constellations do? Are they worth it? Is it worth pulling for Aino? Hello there, baby. What do you do? Mastery buff? Her C1 and C6. Alright, I can justify at least going for her C1. You know what? Fuck it. Oh no, guys. No game sound? Why no game sound? Oh, I know why no game sound. Because I closed the window, so OBS lost it. Hold on. Do we have game sound now? No, we don't. Why don't we? That ain't right. Now we do. Sorry. But oh no, guys, we only got a dory. Oh, tragic. It seems like we might have to keep gambling. Oh no. Oh no, guys. I don't think we will be getting another Aino this time. Oh no, it's just too close. Well, that is just a tragedy, isn't it? Aw, man, I would hate it if I pulled for a 4-star and some handsome gentleman also suddenly popped up out of nowhere. That would be tragic. I wouldn't want any filthy men on my account after all. I don't think it's working. Oh no, Sucrose again. Man, I sure am getting unlucky with Aino. I sure hope I won't be pulling until I hit a 50. That would just be tragic. And most unfortunate. Oh no, it's Dory again still. No, Aino. Guess we have to keep going a little bit longer. Okay, Wayne Slasher is now really just really. Now it's really starting to get a little mean. Alright, this is probably gonna be the last one though. Otherwise I'm gonna run out of pulls for Varka and co. How many dories was that? Come on. Okay, now I just kind of want to pull for an Aino out of spite. Should I still go for it? Has everyone kept count? I think we did 5 pulls so far, so we're at 58 now. 58 now, yeah. Do we go one more? Hold on. I'm gonna do single pulls until we hit the next purple or gold. How's that for a compromise? And if it's still no Aino, I will just accept the fact that my daughter hates me. Apparently I could have just done a 10 pull in the first place at the rate this is going though. Come on now, game. Game, please. I just want my child. This is just truly The single father experience. We are not getting custody today. Can't believe Flynn took the kids. There we go. That's a purple at least. Please be Aino. You're not my child. God damn it. Okay. Well, okay. It's not working out, so
Blow the roof off again.
I'll just interpret this as it not being meant to be. Man. So where's this chest you keep taunting me about? Ah, there it is.
Estimating value of acquired items.
That's such a downer note to end it on, though. See, that's better. See? It's just that easy. It is just that easy. It is. It can be so simple.
But this no doubt leaves you wondering what to call me on a day-to-day basis.
Although I would still like to note, no, I know.
In the past, I was customarily addressed as Trudemirovich by most. But for simplicity's sake, you can just call me Flins. That's my surname.
No, I know. But we got Flins. Was it a stupid and impulsive decision? Maybe. But I'm sorry, I like him too much. He looks way too much fun in gameplay. Wonderful. Alright. Enough crippling gambling addiction though. Let me check if there's anybody that we can wade into now. Although not getting a single Aino actually kind of stings. Let's gonna hope that she'll be Wii1 eventually soon. Also, wow, we have a lot more viewers than I usually do. Now, who do we wade into? Who do I send you guys over to? Think I'm gonna send you over
Cleanup sequence in
to
progress.
Wubsy.
Based on data from past incidents, please avoid
A mood of mine.
such as Mora, Screws,
Who is
Gears,
apparently currently
Minerals,
playing
Toys,
Goddess of
Gummies,
Victory
Snacks,
Nikkei, which,
hairbands,
you know,
socks, and
fits
slippers.
with the gacha and the gambling addiction. So I'm gonna send you over there for now. As for my streams, I'm not sure when or what I'm going to continue with. I do want to take a quick break from Genshin, to be honest. I do have 2 games in mind. One a quick demo I wanna have a go at, and the other being a certain mythology. Words are difficult sometimes. A certain mythology-based roguelike that I wanna dig my nails into sometime soon. But for now, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever else it may be for you. And I will see you whenever we stream next, and whatever we stream next. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.